Hi everyone, Sarah here today to share another layout with the Gather kit from Mercy Tiara Kit Club. This is my baby, one of my cats, but this one is mine, and he likes to cuddle up with his little baby. And so I had to snatch that picture and go ahead and scrapbook it. So I'm starting out with a white background. This is actually a piece of cardstock from last month's cardstock add-on. And then I grabbed that frame from the embellishment kit and that doily. I grabbed that yellowy paper from the Small But Mighty add-on. I love that. There's so much in there that can be used. And here I'm going through and cutting out some of these foam stickers to put on the layout because I'm not sure exactly where I want them yet. I'm going ahead and leaving the plastic behind them. So I wanted to use the house because, I mean, he's at home. He's cuddled up on my bed, and the leaves and stuff because it's fall, obviously. But I love the colors, too. So I'll go through and mess with multiple things. Here, I cut the piece of plastic off. And believe it or not, there's a right side and a wrong side to stick to those foam out of that plastic. I stuck it on the wrong side. But it's okay. Later, when I remove it, I just go ahead and add a little bit of glue. So I thought about using some of these little red tags and stuff, and I decide against it because it just didn't go with what I was wanting. I kind of stick more to the blues and the yellows, and I throw in a little black. Those two black tags or gray tags I use. I'm only going to cut out one right now. But I'll go ahead and cut this out and punch the hole. I'm not even going to worry about the bottom because I know it wasn't going to be seen. And there I go. Yep. Go ahead and cut the other one out and put it on the opposite side of the photo. You'll see me go back and forth. I can't decide what I want to use or anything like that. So I'm going to go ahead and start putting things down. This is kind of the point I get to in every layout where I'm like, okay, well, I'm just going to start sticking stuff down now. I'll find where it goes. So I go ahead and make sure that this goes down in the middle of the page. I do stick it more to the top. And I'll adhere the picture onto that frame there. I love those. And there's real stitching detail on them and everything. And it's just so pretty. I'm going to pop this up on some 3D foam so that there's, some dimension to the layout and somewhere I can, shove things under. So I went ahead and did that. Didn't stick it down yet because I knew I wanted to slide some things underneath. And of course, I have to rough more things up with my fingernails. There we go. I'm going to just sit here and rough things up, decide where I want to stick stuff, if I want to move them around. I went ahead and cut the plastic down a little smaller around that house. I thought I was going to, keep it down lower. But for me, I think it ended up just being too close to the get cozy for me. I wanted it to have another point, kind of like the visual triangle. And so I do move it. Here I am in the Small But Mighty kit again, pulling out of the Color Vibes, the Simple Stories Color Vibes alphas. And I went ahead and grabbed the darker set. And I am doing, my title is Cozy Cat. And that he is. He's just so cute. But I went ahead and added my title to the top. So that was kind of me thinking the whole visual triangle thing because bottom right-hand side, top right-hand side, and then I move that house closer up to that tag so there's more of a visual triangle. And I'm going to go ahead and start sticking more down. I won't put the photo down until I'm done sliding things behind it or until I believe I'm done sliding things behind it. So I'm going to go ahead and add the Get Cozy on top. I do stick more things down there. As you see, I'm going through and messing with some of the embellishments. And there's the little leaf cluster. I like the little acorns, and the gold on these stickers and stuff is just so pretty. It works so well with the entire collection. I just like it. There you saw me going ahead and moving that house up. I had pulled that Pink Fresh Studio wood and the wood piece, the one with that one, before, and I wanted to use it. It had the blue, so it adds that blue into 3 different places on my layout. And so I went ahead and added those on. I thought I might cut up one of those frames to add a little more underneath the edge. And I decided against it and went to the Echo Park I Love Fall 12 by 12 cardstock sticker sheet that we got, and decided to pull that scallop piece out. But I wasn't happy with it. I thought there needed to be a more solid color along with it. So I grabbed another piece of paper from the Small But Mighty kit, and really I decided to use that little upper piece that you just rip off and like throw away. I thought the orange was gorgeous. It went well with the yellow and the blue. So I went ahead and added that down there at the bottom and up at the top by the title. So I thought that worked. And then that also allowed for a little more yellow or a little more orange to come into the layout for me. I do go ahead and add some more of that in here. I know that there's some red in with some of the leaf clusters, but I just didn't want this to have a lot of red on this layout. I wanted most of the stuff to stick towards my cat and where he was on the layout and leave it at that. But I thought it was too white, so I went ahead and pulled more of that blue. I kind of hated to use this paper as a backer. And then I'm kind of agitated at myself for the way I did do it, because I just put it on the whole piece, and I should have just cut strips, and that would have worked better, you know, now that I already did it. But I'm going to adhere this on it. And I went ahead and cut around the edge of it with like the wobbly cuts and stuff, so I can go ahead and distress it with my fingernail and add some dimension to it. But then there's the little blue bits that come through, so it's not just white. So I'm going to go ahead and scuff that up here. And my layout is almost done. I didn't want to do a ton with this. I wanted my cat to be, you know, the main focus. That's why everything's right there with him in the middle of the layout. I add a couple of these little tiny puffy stickers, the cute little leaves or an acorn here and there. And then, yep, the sequins. I love the sequins. I'm pulling the lighter colors again on this layout because they seem to go better. I don't want them to pull too much attention, but I would like the little bit of bling. So I'm going to go ahead and pull out the lighter colors and scatter them here and there around the layout. And then I'll go ahead and stick them down with my my glue. And I don't think I make you watch all of that. I don't think so, at least. But I do go ahead and stick these down. I'm not even attempting to use that little picky upper thing that I have. I had one of them stick to my hands and couldn't find it there for a second, if you didn't notice. So there we go. I didn't think I made you watch me stick all of the sequins down. I'm going to look around and see if I can find a couple more things. And I think I do add another leaf or two from, yep, right there, from the Echo Park sticker sheet. Push it in a little bit further. And then try to add another one up here. I look around to see, and I think this is where I add the little acorn in. On here, it's a little hard to see, but it was teeny. But that's my layout. I really hope that you enjoyed it. This kit is so fun to work with, and there's so many things you can do with it other than fall. So I really hope you check them out, check out what everybody else is doing with them, and come back and see what else I do. Bye!